Set your light weights down. We'll use them in a minute. Warming you up with a little sequence that's combining some yoga with Pilates work. Yoga stabilizes those core muscles, and then Pilates kind of adds some motion on top, but the Pilates always needs to focus core stability first. Then we add the motion on top, focusing balance and posture. Place your hands to the heart center. Feel the pressure of the palms together. Draw the belly button in. Take the legs a little wider than hips. Sit back down. Push the hands up. Sit in. And push up. In and up. Incorporate the breathing right away. Pull in and push. Pull in. Little change. Pull into the center. Go to the right diagonal. Pull in. Go to your left diagonal and reach. Pull in and reach. And pull in and reach. Pull in. Shift the weight a little more into your right foot. Shifting the weight into your left foot. Lifting the heel on the opposite leg. Push. Good. This time as you go to the right, extend your left leg off the floor. Pull in and lift. Pull in and reach. Good. Little change. Come to center. Reach over to the right. Hold right there. Bring your knees into your chest, the hands to the hips, and push back out. Pull in. Push out. Pull in. We'll do a few more of these, really focusing on the balance on your right leg, the extension in the line as you lengthen here. Pull in and extend one more time. Then come back to that heart center, shift over to your left side. Pull the knee in, bring the hands to the hip, and push out. Pull in. Using that deep concentration to find your balance, your focus, the movement controlled, very smooth. 2 more. Kind of teaching that body, that muscle memory on how to balance through those repetitions. Come back to center, over to the right, extend and balance, pull the knee in, push it out. Couple more. 1 more of these, and we add on another part. Opening the left arm and the left leg side, center. Again, pull and pull. Take it 1 more lift. Good. Bring it back to the heart center. Shift over to your left side. Pull the knee into the chest. Bring the hands to the side of the hip. Push out. 2 more of those. Pull. Now that new part, right arm and leg open. Up. Good. Beautiful balance. Pull up. And pull. 1 more. Back to the heart center. Shift over. Let's put some things together. Pull the knee in. Now open up the arm and the leg to the side. Good. 1 more. Adding on. Aim to that diagonal. Bend the knee. Straighten it. Bend it. Open up the chest. Pull back through your shoulder blades. Careful not to let the body fall forward. 1 more time. And come back to that heart center position, shifting over to your left. Pull the knee in. Extend. Open the arm and the leg. Good. Don't rush the move. Then turning to your diagonal corner, open up the chest, bend the knee, pull up. Fire into those shoulder blades, opening up through the chest, pulling back with the arms. 1 more, and we put all 3 moves together. Start with that heart center, shift over, knee to the chest, push out, open the arm and the leg. Turn to the diagonal, bend your knee, open up the chest, and push up back to the heart center. Shift over, knee to chest, extend, open the arm and the leg. Turn to the diagonal, open the chest and bend the knee, and straighten it up. One more time each way. Center, push up, bend your knee, pull it in, and out. Extend that arm and leg to the side. Turn to the diagonal, open the chest, and bend. Last time through, heart center. Push through the diagonal, bend your knee, pull it in. Extend it, open the arm and the leg to the side. Turn to that diagonal, open up the chest, bend your knee, and lift. Relax and shake it off. Woke up hopefully the mind and the body on that warm up. Grab the hand weights. Now, if you notice at any time the weight at the end of the lever shouldn't be very heavy, but if at any time it messes up your technique or messes up the core stability, everything can be done without the weight. The weight's going to be an added challenge today. Pilates position is with the heels together. It's a very disciplined position. Zip right up the center of your inner thighs all the way up into the pelvis. You don't want to tuck the pelvis under, but you want it to be flat down the lower back. So you don't want to arch or extend the rib cage out either. So find that position. You should feel leg work lifting up through your kneecaps, even up through the arches of your feet, so that the legs feel like they are working even when they're not doing anything. Then take your arms out to the side. Soften your elbows. And then use your back muscles and your shoulders to lift those arms out. Now bend your knees, keep your heels together, and pull up. It's going to just be a slow bending and lifting of the legs. Careful of your tailbone, it needs to go straight down. Not back behind you, pull the ribs in and the tummy in. So you're going straight down the elevator shaft. Good. Pay attention to those arms. Now lift your heels up off the ground. Lift, push down, stretch through your feet, and lower down. And lift, and lower. Take it one more time. Put them together, bending your knees. Lift through the legs all the way up through the heels. Pull. Good. Down. Think of pulling that belly button right into your backbone right here. You'll do two more. Lengthen those arms. And when it starts to get tough, really focus the breath. The breath helps you through. Lift the heels. Good. Set the heels down. Relax your arms. Just roll it off. Okay. Reposition the feet. Place the arms out in front of you with a little roundness. Open the arms to the side. Right arm under, left arm over. Hold that position, that side tilt, lift up through the inner thighs. Open it back up. Bring those arms back through the middle. Belly button in. Open out. Hold. Curve the left arm under. Get a really good side tilt. Keeping the legs stable position. Open back out. Hold. Pull forward, belly button in. Moving a little more fluidly, faster. Open. Over. Lift. Curve forward. Open. Curve. Open. And forward. Up. And curve. Up. And pull forward. Open it. Curve. Open. We'll do two more, one each way. Open it out. Curve under. Open. And curve in. Open it. Curve under. Open. In. Bring your arms down to the side. Hold them there. Bend your knees. From here, lift your heels right up off the floor. Push with the feet all the way up to the top. And lower those heels down. So it takes a little bit of balance, concentration. Bend your knees, lift your heels, stretch the feet all the way up, and bend. Take it again. So this balance is going to come from here. not through necessarily the feet, but this powerhouse area. Again, bend. As soon as those heels lift, you've got to engage core, lift, and down. One more in that tempo. Lift, push, little faster. Focus on tightening through the core, so as you start moving the feet, you have that strength coming out of the center. 2 more. Push up. 1 more time. Now reverse and slow down. Heels go up. Bend your knees. Push the heels down and lift. Lift the heels. Bend your knees. Push the heels down and up. Good. Focus again in the center. Stretch your feet. Push the heels down and stand up. 1 more time. Lift. Now as we go into a faster pace, really tighten it up through the center. Take it up, bend, down, and up. Lift, bend, down, and up. Lift. 1 more. Up, bend. Good. Bring the hands back to the center. Re-engage the core and the legs. Pull right up through the center. Push down. Pull up. Push down. Now again, those legs should feel disciplined. You should feel some work going on as you hold your legs. Pull up through the arches of your feet. As you pull up the kneecaps, feeling a little bit of work through the thighs, all the way up through the pelvis, as if you have a ruler right across your hip bones. Now lift your heels off the floor. Up, push down. Pull up and push down. Pull and lift. 1 more. Okay, little circles with the arms coming forward, little higher. Little higher, come up to a high V, reposition those legs. Forward circle, circle, little lower, come down. Take that again as you get to the very top, little more, and you open now to the high V, careful not to throw the ribs. Pull in. Curly Q down, curly Q down. Good, let's do it 1 more time. Really just engage the legs so they feel like a strong base. Pull and lift, hold. Curly Q in, and lower. Gonna change a little work here in the feet. Circle in. As you get to the top in that high V, lift your heels and hold them up. Keep the heels up as you circle in. That's where you're going to start to notice some core engagement, really pulling in as you lower the heels down. Stay down with the heels until you get all the way to the top, right here as you lift up into the V. Now really pull in through the center as you pull in with the arms. And lower down. Very nice. This is a very tough exercise, especially just with 2.5-pound plates, but they're right at the end of your arms. Hold, engage center, pull in, circle down, circle down. We'll go 1 more time. Curly Q up, and lift, and hold. Curly Q back in, and lower down. Good. Relax and shake it off. Okay. Taking now your right foot and point it behind you. Take your front knee and bend it. Shift your weight more into your front leg so the back leg's just kind of resting against the floor. When we work with the 6 concepts of Pilates, you're doing very well with the control and the centering and the concentration. We make everything smooth and fluid, but we also talk about the precision and the detail of how you're positioned. Notice I'm slightly forward, but I'm not collapsed. So I'm pulling and lifting, but I am leaning forward. Bring the elbows up, engage the center, push the hand weights back, push. Now as you start to move the arms are secondary. To the stability in your legs, the arms are secondary. Even adding more motion to the stability, the leg pulls in when the arms do. Push, push. And you're trying to get rid of all those little wiggles and wobbles. Push, push. Making this even harder, everything comes off the floor. Push. More of a kick, and kick, and kick. Maybe trying to find a focal point, whether it be on the floor out in front of you or the mirror. Hold this one out. Don't move. Lift up. Lift up. Arms and leg. Lift and lift. You got 4. Hop. 3, 2. You got 1 more. Good. Relax your leg. So the work done more in the stabilizers than the movers. Place your left foot to the floor. Put your right foot to the floor, left foot back behind you. Soften that front knee. Put most of your weight in the front leg, so the back leg is just resting. Pitch forward, but open the chest. Bring your elbows back. Now push back. Engage your core for stability. And push. So you got a little tricep work going on here, but we know our focus in Pilates is on the core, especially that left or that right leg. Adding some movement with your left leg, it goes out and in. Push. Lengthening your neck, opening up the chest, engaging the center because it gets a little harder. Next progression, kicks out. Pull in, kick out, kick out. In 4. In 3, as you do your last 2, you will hold the very last one here. Hold. Lift that leg and both arms. Back, opening up the chest and lifting the chin. Lift. 4 more. Up. And 3, 2. Take it 1 more lift. Good. Relax your arms and legs. Reposition your heels into a Pilates position, or the Pilates stance as it's referred to. Pull up through the center, all the way up into your pelvis. Take your arms forward as if they're holding a tray. Bend your elbows, pull in and behind you, and then bring the hands back down, calling a rolling bicep. Up, in, down. So as you start to work into your biceps, put your focus from your feet, rooting the feet into the floor, all the way up into your knees, thighs, pelvis, abdominals into the back. So the base, which is your lower core muscles, are very stable and strong. Not a lot of moving or rocking back and forth. Faster. Push. 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 4 more. Go. 4, 3, 2. Reverse a circle slowly. Push out. Down. Bring the elbows behind you and hold here. Push forward. Behind you. Pull in. Little bit faster. Push. Drop. Pull in. Pull in a little tighter through your thighs, abdominals, and back. So now the arms know what to do now. Go back to the focus on the core, the stabilizers, the base of your body, the powerhouse in the center. Now a little faster than that. Push, push, forward, forward. 4 to go. 4, 3, nice. 2, and 1. Reposition the feet. Pull right up as if you had a very tight zipper around your pelvis. Bring the hands forward like you're holding a tray. Imagine a little pulley system from the mirror into your biceps. Pull. Push out. Keep your elbows high. Pull. This is another tempting place where you kind of rock the body. Don't let the body rock forward or backwards. Lift up tall through the top of the head. Pull in. Push out. Pull in. Push out. Pull in. Push out. 2 of these. 1 more. As you push out, hold. Open the arms to the side. Reposition the feet. Pull from the sides now. In. Keep your elbows up, rib cage in, lower back from swaying so the lower back stays long. Pull in, push out. 2 more of these. Pull in, push out. 1 more. Good. Relax your arms down. Roll the shoulders. Stepping the feet more forward to set you up into a warrior pose that we use from our yoga practice. Right foot faces forward, left foot extends behind you. Now I need you in a pretty good deep lunge. So the front knee is bent, the back leg is straight and rotated outward. Heels should be in one line with each other. And if you're up here, easy. Down here, the legs have to work. Your base of support is from your waist down, your strength coming from the middle as you start working your arms. Hand weights go up over the head. Strengthen your base by pulling in and pulling your shoulders down, your pelvic floor muscles up. Push your right arm forward, left arm back. Circle up. Legs don't change, just the upper body. Lift. But the strength is coming from the lower body. And push and pull. So you don't want anything heavier in your arms. You don't want the arm work to mess up the core work. If it were too heavy in the arms, you'd struggle with good posture and good form. Hold at the top here. Keep your legs where they are, but turn your shoulders to face forward. Lift higher. Reach out over that front leg, but do not collapse. Come down slowly with your forward chest. Now pull the arms back. Lift the chin and push forward. Push back, pull forward. You should feel a really good effort coming out of that front leg. Strength in that front leg to move the arms. 1 more. Forward hold. Everything comes all the way up to the top. Open the arms. Very nice strength work. Pull that leg in. Switch it. As you go into your deep lunge, force your legs to work. Front knee bent, back leg straight, rotated heels. Connect in one line. Get into that front knee and lift your arms. Pull your shoulders down. Pull your pelvic floor muscles up and your belly button in. Left arm forward, right arm back. Circle up. Good. Try not to change the position of your legs. Hold as a strong base. Pull and push and pull. Two more. Breathing in the nose, exhaling out the mouth. Hold at the top. Turn shoulders forward. Reach up higher. Push out over the front leg without collapsing the body. Now push back with the arms. Pull forward. As you push back, lift the chin. Feel that oppositional push and pull from the arms to the torso. And push and pull. And push and pull. Take a 1 more. Pull up and hold. Everything lifts all the way to the top. Hold it there. Open up those arms and bring that back foot in. Good. Shake it off. Got a couple more exercises standing here. Place both hand weights in your left hand. Using our tree pose from our yoga practice. Option 1 would have a connection to the floor. Option 2 would be a little bit higher. And option 3 would be up into the thigh. We will be adding arms. Remember, yoga holds, but Pilates adds movement. So wherever you are the strongest to be able to hold, even if it's here, I would rather you be here in solid than up a little higher and not so solid. So now you choose your position. That may be different today than it was yesterday. Once you can hold still, put your hand weights 1 in each hand. Then pull the hand weights behind the back of your head with your elbows in a V position. Engage the center, arms go up. Behind your head, up. The arms will work the triceps, but the weights aren't real heavy. So what's really working is your left leg. Your focus on balance, your stability. Adding movement challenges the balance stability, but balance stability is the first. Lift. 2 more. Last one. Set your foot down, roll the arms around. Place both hand weights in your right hand. As you balance on your right leg, this may be your better leg of the two, especially if you're dominant on your right leg. Find your position, 1, 2, or 3. Then focus concentration and be able to hold still. Place one hand weight in each hand, place them behind the back of your head. Push them up, pull them in. Push up, pull them in. Push, push. Keep it going. Lift. Takes a lot of concentration to balance. Let's finish with 2 more. Last one. Good. Gently come down out of your position. Bring your toes facing forward. Bring your legs as close together as you can. Squeeze the knees together. Then take the chair pose from the yoga practice, which just simply feels like you're going to sit down. Then go more functional. Little lower, arms forward. Elbows pulled back as your palms face each other. Think of the posture of your whole upper body. The chin lifted, the top of the head slightly forward. The hips back. The knees bent and squeezing together. Turn your palms up. Elbows pull back. The work is not in the arms, the work is in the legs. As you squeeze your knees together and sit deep into the hips, it is the legs that should be feeling this. Engaging the core to the back. Turn the palms down and elbows go out wider. Pull and squeeze through the shoulder blades. 4 more. Finish it. Stand yourself back up. Okay, going back to that exact same exercise with an added challenge. Keep your legs close together. Bend your knees. Sit the hips back into a chair. Go a little deeper. Now lift your heels. Squeeze your knees together. Bring your hands out in front slightly. Palms face each other. Elbows back. Chin up. Lots of little details. Detail and precision, one of our 6 principles of the Pilates work. Also breathing, don't forget about the breath. Turn the palms up. Knees squeeze together, belly button pulls into back, everything nice and tight. Turn the palms down, elbows go out. Keep the heels up if you can. You have 4 more to finish this one off. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Place the heels down and stand up. Very nice. Let's go down into a seated position on your mat. The first set of exercises is called the rowing series. There are 4 exercises done very specifically with the hand weights, and they do have a lot of detail to them. And most of you have been in class this week, but some of you haven't, so let me remind you, as you go into these exercises, remember to listen to the details. Makes the difference in the work. First exercise of the rowing series, there are 4, is the back is lifted. That's number 1. If you can get your legs straight and flex through the heel, that's number 2. However, do not compromise the back. So if you slouch because your legs are straight, I would rather the legs be a little bit bent. The more important thing is your back. Then once you can find your position, bring your weights to your chest. Aim forward diagonal. down to the touch, lift up, chest. So as you're working the arms here, you're incredibly working the muscles of your back. Think of the spine lifting all the way to the top of the head from the tailbone up. And to support the back, you've got to engage the abdominals. Adding movement of the arms challenges all the core muscles in the center. Lift back up, pull in, take it one more time here. Lift, up, and in. Relax your arms and your legs going onto the rowing series number 2. Soft knees, relax your ankles and your thighs. We tend to grip right here when we're weak right here. So try to relax your thighs and bring your hand weights up over your head. Lift tall, pull your shoulders down. So arms are up, but shoulders are down. Strong back. C curve, tailbone goes under. Back is round and curved. Turn the palms up. Pull the bicep curl in. Push it out. Relax your feet and your thighs. Turn your palms back down. Really engage the muscles here in your core and sit yourself back up with the arms over the head. Follow me in the combination. C curve under the hips. Turn the palms. Biceps. So you should feel your abdominals really engaged and pulling in. The curve of your spine. Tailbone under. Turn the palms down and sit up. Curve. Make the abdominals have to support your base. Turn the palms. Bicep in. Relax your ankles and your thighs. Turn the palms down. Sit all the way up. 2 more times. C curve in. Turn the palms. Bicep in. Try to get that tailbone under and the belly button to your spine. Turn the palms down and lift up. Going one more time. Another concept of Pilates is movement is smooth and fluid. It's not fast and jerky, and it's very controlled. Pull in. Turn the palms. Sit all the way up. Good. Relax your arms and your legs. Great question the other day. In the C curve, is the back round or straight? It's round. Very rounded, very scooped and hollowed out. And the deeper you can pull in here, the more the core will engage. As you go to the next one, we go back to the straight leg lift. Again, you have the option of placing a little bit of a bend under your knee if you don't have the flexibility for straight legs. Back is number 1. Bring the hand weights to the chest. Dive forward to the ends of your feet and hold right there in that stretch. Abdominals and back, lift you all the way back up. To the side of your body, lift the chest, pulling taller through your posture. Pull the arms into the chest. Dive forward. Now sit up. Lift. Touch down and lift the chest. Pull in. Dive forward. Lift up. That should be the hardest part. Touch, lifting the chest, and in. Dive forward right here. So you've got to use your abdominals and your back. Touch. Pull in one more time. Dive forward. Lift up. Touch down. And in. Good. Relax your arms and your legs. 4th exercise of our rowing series is done with soft knees. Once the knees are soft, sit your back up. Bring your arms all the way up. Deepen that C curve, arms come forward. Pull into the chest, open out to the side, arms go up. C curve, pull into the chest, open to the side, turn your palms up to lift. It's a little safer on your shoulder joint. Pull into the chest, push out, palms up to come up. C curve, pull in. Push out, turn the palms. Let's go 2 more rounds here. C curve, in. Pull in. Open it up. Relax those feet and thighs. Lift up one more time. Deepen that really hollowed position. Pull in. Take it open and lift up. Good. Relax. Okay, that's the rowing series. We're going to continue to be in a seated position for some other exercises. Start to bend your knees. Sit up tall. Then bring your hand weights to your chest. C curve. Reach your left arm high, pull in, middle, pull in, low. Hold right there, deep in the C curve. High, middle, low, hold. Take it a little faster. Tighten up the center. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Make sure you get that rotation in the twist. Up, up, pull. Twist, twist, twist. One more each way. Right here. Hoop, hop, hop. Bring it in and rest. Bending your knees. C curve. Hand weights. Forward. Tiptoes. Floor. Knees together. Engage the center and pump. 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 Next 8. Toes go higher. Engage the center to hold your position. 4, 3, 2, relax your position. Place both hand weights in your right hand. This is one of my favorites. Bend your knees. C-curve the tailbone under. Pull the right hand up into your chest. Put your tiptoes to the floor. You're asymmetrical. You're heavier on your right side than your left. Bring your left arm out. Engage those center muscles and take your other arm out too. Feel that? Okay, so we talked about that this week. Those oblique muscles, those crisscross, you should be feeling that right there. So tight, so tight. Lift. And pull over and hold. Hold, hold, hold. Oh my, that's so good. Lift up and hold. Good. Lift. Try to keep the body in center position. Don't let it be pulled by the weights. Lift up. Now take your tiptoes a little higher. Push up and over. Push up and over. Lift up and over. Let's go one more. Up and over. Relax. Woo! That is a good exercise. Set your hand weights down for a second and bring yourself over onto your hands and your knees. Bird dog position. I found out why this is called bird dog, thanks to Stan. When you go out hunting and the dogs are hunting birds, they're in that bird dog position, ready to pounce. Okay, so we have the bird dog position. I do this with you all the time. Biggest thing I tell you to be concerned about is the posture of your head, so you want to focus up. Now let's add another dimension and put one hand weight in your right hand. Typically, it is the legs that are heavy in this workout. This is going to put the heaviness into your upper body. It's going to change that core work completely. Take your left leg back and reach it out. Take your right hand with the weight forward. Engage your center and lift both of them up and down. I can feel the work of the weight immediately compared to when there's nothing in my hand. The upper body is now a little heavier. Keep that chin lifted. You don't want to drop the head ever. Take 2 more of these for me and lift and lengthen. 1 more. Then bring the elbow and the knee underneath together. Extend out, forward and out. Pull in. Extend out. Pull in. Extend out. 1 more. As you extend, keep it straight. Open opposite directions to the side. Pull back to the middle. Open out. Close back to the center. 2 more of those. Open. So much harder with that weight in your hand. Now bend your back knee and touch the foot with the weight. Reach forward and lengthen the leg. Pull back and lengthen. Pull back. Lengthen. Take it 1 more time. Lengthen and finish the work and then set it down. Put your weight in your left hand. Definitely harder. Pull up onto your hands and knees. Careful not to drop that chin. That totally cuts off that posture line that you've been working all Class 4. Take that right leg back. Reach your left arm with the weight forward. Hold. Now take both off the ground. Lift up, lower down. Pull and lift, lower. Pull up and lower. Pull and lift, and lift. We'll do 2 more to be even on both sides. Lift up. The elbow and the knee come under together, then they extend up off the floor. Pull in. Fluid and smooth, controlled movement, never fast or sloppy. As you extend, hold the extension, open to the opposite sides. Pull back to the center. Open. Pull back to the center. Open it. Pull back to the center. 1 more. As you bend your back knee, reach back and touch your foot. Extend and lengthen. Pull back and touch and extend. Pull back and touch. Extend. Take it one last time. Pull and extend. Reach and release. Good. Place both hand weights now in your right hand. We're going to go for 2. Know that this can be done with 1. I'm going to give you the challenge of 2 if you're ready to take on my challenge. Place your left hand under your breastbone, your sternum. As you take the weights, 2 of them in one hand, your right hand, you're going into a 1-arm plank. So your feet need to be wider than they normally are in a plank, so it makes a tripod position. Then your right hand releases from the floor. Pull the elbow straight up. 2 exercises to this one. Open the arm out to the side in a fly position. That's going to be harder for sure. A lot more work in the center. Elbow pulls back, put those moves together. Open to the side. Elbow, open. As you open, you've got to really deepen that core work. Elbow, open. Take it one more time. And set your knees down. Ooh, that's good stuff too. Okay, place the weights in your left hand. Right hand goes under the sternum. Legs take that tripod position one at a time until your body weight is lifted. Elbow pulls up. Chin lifted, open out to the side. Posture has to go all the way to the top of the head. Elbow back, put them together, open it. Elbow, open, elbows. Now open, take it one more time. Lift and relax your knees down. Whew, take a second. Then place your hand weights to the side of your mat and shoot your feet through so that you are lying down on your back. Okay, taking some of our very traditional Pilates work, the hundreds, the series of 5, and our teaser to finish class today. I will use and incorporate the weights for some variety and for intensity. There will be a couple, I'll just set them down. Start to bring the knees now into the chest. Place your hand weights, 1 in each hand at the side of your body. Engage the center muscle so you feel your belly button suck in. And then hold it tight and lift your chest up because you pull your belly button down and in. Bring your chin more forward so you're not strained in your neck. Engage the center tight and pump the arms. Soften the elbows. You don't want to lock the joints. As you keep your chin forward, the tummy needs to be tighter. So if you can pull in an inch or 2 deeper, you should be able to lift your shoulders even higher. So get out of where you're just kind of comfortable in your position and really engage to make a difference. Take your legs straight up. Good, keep going right there. Pull the belly button in tighter and see if you can get your shoulders a little higher. Hold your core very strong and start to lower your feet. Just a touch. Start to test your strength, and if you can go a little further, go a little further. Keep your shoulders lifted by pulling your tummy in. Now take your challenge to wherever you feel like you can go, to that point where it's almost too much. 4, 3, 2, and relax. Going now into our series of 5 abdominal set. We'll use our weights with 3 of the 5. Place the hand weights 1 in each hand and bring them up over the tops of the legs. So they're resting kind of in that shin area position on your leg. As you lift your shoulders, that needs to come from your center, not from your neck or your shoulders. You need to engage the center, and as that tummy muscle pulls in, the shoulders will lift up. A little higher, little deeper. Take your arms around the sides over the head and extend your legs out to a diagonal. Slowly pull back in and deepen the contraction. Go again slow. So I don't want you to just come in because that feels easy. Engage the center to pull up and reach out, and engage the center and pull up and out, and engage the center to pull in. Take it a little faster here and pull in and out and pull in and out and in and out and in, and relax your torso down. Pull one knee into your chest as we go to the exercise number 2 of the series of 5. One leg extends out over the floor but does not touch the floor. Take your hand weights above your chest and pull your palms to face each other. Now engage the center, deepen it, and lift your shoulders. See if you can go a little higher than that and a little deeper. Bring that chin forward, switch legs. So it's not about the moving legs, it's about how you are stabilizing that core. So if you're in an easy place, engage those tummy muscles deeper. Lift the shoulders higher. Feel the difference. As you continue to move your legs, open the arms out to the side. Close them up as you move the leg. Open, chin forward, deepen the contraction through the tummy. Movement is secondary to the core. Open, close, open, close. Bring it in and down. Shake the head from side to side. Rest the hand weights at the side of your body in your hands, and take one leg and extend it up, straight up. This is number 3. Extend the other leg out over the floor without touching it. Use your tummy muscles to lift your shoulders. The hands will come slightly off the floor. Bring that chin forward, deepen the contraction, lift your shoulders. Scissor your legs. Scissor. Again. Again. Now as you scissor, you pump, pump. Scissor and scissor. Pump the arms, keep the elbows soft. Engage the center and pull up. Pump. Now you've got 2 pumps with each scissor. We're going to go for a single, 1 leg, 1 pump. Go pump, pump, pump. 4 to finish. 3, 2, and rest. Series of 5, number 4, just let your hand weights rest on the floor. There is no good way to do this one with the weights. Hands behind the back of your head. Engage the center and lift your shoulders. Bring that chin forward and engage a little deeper, legs up. Lower down, hinge back up. Take it down and hinge. Down and lift. So it may not be a very big hinge. Good. Even if it's just a couple of inches. It's about that lower back anchoring down, the tummy pulling down into the back. And if that back pops up, you've gone too low. Lift up and bend the knees and rest. Keep one knee at the chest, extend the other leg. Engage the center to lift shoulders, cross your elbow to the knee and switch legs. Number 5 is your crisscross. Series of 5, awesome series. Gets all the 6 major muscle groups in the abdominals, whole bunch of other ones underneath. Continue this, little faster tempo. Fire it up in 8, keep it smooth still. Don't lose your control as you speed it up. And relax, reach it out. Last exercise of the day, we'll take to a full teaser position using your hand weights. Place your hand weights together and grab hold of them with both hands so they're stacked. Then from there, pull your knees into your chest. Bring your hand weights just right into your chest. So our teaser position is the famous one where you come up onto your tailbone. We'll start with bent knees. We'll progressively go to straighter legs. With a little extra weight on your chest, using your core to come up to your tailbone. Here we go. Pull up, push the weight out. Pull in and lower down. Push up. And in and down. Push up, pull in, and down. Push up. So that's 4. We'll do 4 more. See if you can go a little straighter on your legs. Go up, extend, pull in. Remember, the key is to control, especially when you're coming down to the gravitational pull that wants you to come down fast. Control, control. Pull in. You're going to finish with one last one. All the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Pull in, and you are done. Set your weight somewhere out of your way. Lengthen your stretch, reaching the arms out long. As you continue to stretch, I'm just going to go change the music. Take a second, and as you're lengthening here, soften the muscle. So instead of taking an active reach, you're letting everything just collapse down into the floor, into the mat. And then from there, pull both knees in, giving them a tug to stretch your lower back. Taking the knees a little more open to stretch into the inner thigh, hip flexor, a little more groin area. Pull the knees together. Slide one foot over the top of the opposite thigh. There's a little window to reach through with your hands behind the back of your thighs. Pull the legs towards you. Take the bottom leg and extend. Flex the feet. Point the toe. Circle the ankle. Reverse the circle. Pull the knee in. Switch legs, cross the other foot over. Reach through. Grab hold behind the back of your thigh and pull towards you. Then extend the legs straight up. Flex the foot. Point the toe. Circle the ankle. Reverse the circle. Bend the knee and pull it in. Bring the knees together, open up the chest. Let the knees fall off to one side, opening up the chest. Continue to roll to that side and grab hold of your top leg. Pull it back behind you, stretching through the front of your thigh. Then bring your knees together, open up the chest. Bring the knees up and over to the other side. Keep the chest open, stretching through your shoulder. Continue to roll over to that direction and grab hold of the top leg. Pull it behind you as you stretch your quadricep. And then relax your foot. Come up onto your side hip. Place your hand down and your knee down, stretching over and extending your top leg. And then reach more to the forward diagonal so you can stretch through the back of the shoulder, through the arm and the back. Lift up, look up. Transition over to the other side, reaching out your leg and stretching over. Reach out to a front diagonal. Open up the arm and look up. And then come to a standing position. As you come up to the standing position, bring your head up slowly until you feel your vertebrae stack up on top of each other. And then bring one arm across as you stretch through the tricep. Taking the hand that you have, turn the palm down, fingertips and push. And then bringing the other arm across. Take the fingertips down. And relax the arms, placing the hands now up behind the back of your head. Gently push forward, putting some weight to the head. Lift up, drop the right elbow. Circle the torso forward. Drop that left elbow. And come straight up. Open the arms. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Take one more nice big deep breath. Go enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for coming today. I'll see you next week.